What's up guys, this is 1UX1. I had a message for somebody that received a job offer at a minimum wage in UX design. Now, whether it's UX design or UX research, if you get a job, this is my advice from years and years of experience. If you get a job that's an internship, apprenticeship, low pay, minimum wage or no wage, take the job. If you get a chance, because knowledge is one thing, so you can learn all the knowledge you need from my videos and other YouTube videos. You can read blogs, but experience is what everyone's really looking for. So knowledge is good, you need that knowledge, but you also need to build the experience base that will get you up that ladder. So whether it's a high paid offer, low paid offer, take the job, because even a month in UX design or UX research will change your life. Once you're really practically working on a real project, it will really build your confidence. You'll be able to understand how the process works in the real world, and you also will get exposure to working with teams. Now, working in teams, you can't learn that from building your portfolio or learning about the process, but you can learn it from actually working with real people who are in the design space, in those design teams. Now, why is that important? Because when you work with these teams, the experience you're going to get is the interaction between yourself, being a designer or researcher, and a developer. Now, developers have a very different point of view to designers, because they're looking at things, well, can I code this? Will this work? Will it crash? Will there be bugs? And we're looking at it from the point of view of the user. So can we build user-centered design, build empathy into design? So two different points of view, and they can clash. So it's about a give and take, compromise, working together. So really important that if you get an opportunity to work with any team, and it doesn't matter if it's a private company or a large corporation, experience is what will really help you grow in your career. So take that job and then think about how you don't have to stay there for long. You can stay there a month, 3 months, 6 months, depending on the experience you're gaining. But once you've got that on your CV or resume, it's going to help you a lot. So if you can afford it, then even work for free, I'd say, because what's really valuable here in growing your career is to be exposed to the environment, to the apps that they use. So the apps that they use in UX design and UX research, if you get to use them, because some of them have licenses, so you can't use them for free, but you'll get to use them in companies. So if you're going to use Slack, or you're going to use Miro boards, Trello, or anything like user Zoom or user testing for user research, you're going to get a lot of experience just from using those apps. So gaining all that knowledge, all that experience is really going to help you in getting all that exposure to the people, the technology, the process, and building a real product in the real world that real users are going to use, and you're going to test it with those users. So that whole full life cycle, the end-to-end UX design or UX research process, is invaluable. And when you start to describe that in your next job interview, when you want to go up to a better pay rate or a better company, you're going to be able to sell yourself with real world experience, giving an example of how you create a problem statement, you discovered a problem, and then you started to look at solutions, you held workshops with users, you held workshops with your design team to ideate and iterate and think about solutions that would work. Then you worked with developers and UI professionals, and you came up with a design solution. Then you tested that design solution, and then you did usability testing, you provided those results to your stakeholders, and boom, here's our new product. So just to add to that, I have created UX design and UX research guides and portfolio guides you can download for free here, and also our free taster courses, which are coming soon, so don't forget to subscribe. Now, in terms of the experience you're going to gain from a low paid job, you may think it's not worth it, but what you're going to get is the experience of working with your senior management, stakeholders that make all the decisions. So from product owner, product manager, and what we call the C-suite, so the senior management, and clients. So you work with clients who actually paid for that research, paid for the new product. and that experience will open up doors for you. So those doors are more important than sitting and saying, well, I don't want to sit in a low paid job, I'd rather sit at home doing nothing, or stick to your old career and just wait and wait and wait. So getting out there and getting yourself out there, showing the world that you can do this, and learning on the way, and making mistakes is fine. So if you're in this job and you're making mistakes, that's part of the process. So you may not know everything, but it's about having confidence that you know enough. And a lot of people I've seen get into UX design or UX research, and they're not perfect. I know people with a few years of experience and they're still not great designers, and they're still getting plenty of work because there's tons of work out there. So don't worry about making mistakes. People are very flexible, people are very helpful in this industry, and we work like a family. So don't worry about what you don't know, worry about what you do know and how you're going to use that and build on that experience and that strength that you've got. So the weaknesses, they will improve over time. So don't stress yourself about, I don't know enough to get the job or take the job. If you have an opportunity, it's a golden opportunity to grow and really start to get to where you want to. Your goal is to become a UX designer, UX researcher, and you have this opportunity. I would say don't miss it. Don't forget, guys, to like and follow this video, and don't forget to download those guides that will really help you, and I'll see you on the next one. This is 1UX1.